and I'm going with you. You got one job. You bring the beer. I'll get the bubbles and the worms. I'll be right over here.
Hi, I'm Rick. Welcome back. This weekend we're going to do a little bit of surf and turf. And the best way to do a surf and turf, of course you can do steak and lobster if you got that money, but we like to do ribeyes and grilled shrimp. Now, there is no big trick to this. This is easy to do and everybody's going to love it. Now, these right here, we got some fresh shrimp from off the boat this morning. And as you can see, I went ahead and I've already taken the heads off, peeled them, deveined them, and got them on skewers. This is about 2 pounds of shrimp, which makes about 6 skewers, and you know how to do all that, so I ain't gonna show you. But anyway, you want to go ahead and take your beer and you want to pour it in to where it's covering all the shrimp. Might take you 1.5 or 2, but you definitely need to make sure all the shrimp is covered in this. This is going to be our marinade here, and it's going to soak in this for a good while. And we take them out of this and set them on the grill. That's going to be nice. Now, spicing up a little bit, just want to go ahead and take a little bit of Old Bay, not a whole bunch, and just kind of get it in there. And of course, it's going to foam up and it's going to dissolve in the beer, which is what we want. Kind of move it around a little bit. Oh, we need a little bit more beer there, don't we? Yeah, not bad at all. Get these moved around a little bit here. Yeah, that's looking good. All right, so we got our shrimp prepped up. All right, so now we want to go ahead and get our ribeyes prepped up here. Ooh, yeah. Now, think about picking out a ribeye. You want to get some with not too much fat, but just enough around the edges so that when it grills up at about 500 degrees, it's going to start to drip off, and it's really going to seal in the flavor. Now, the way that I usually make ribeyes is just with salt and pepper, but about 20 years ago, an old buddy of mine showed me a little trick that he liked to do, which I like to do from time to time to put a little bit of extra spice in it. Thanks, Jay. So, anyway, let's go ahead and prep up these ribeyes. And to do this, what you're going to want to do is just take you a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit of Worcestershire, which actually is pronounced Worcestershire because it comes from the area in England called Worcester, where it was invented back in 1837. Thus ends the educational part of our show. And just going to want to brush this on kind of light, just like. We don't want to put too much on here because we don't want to cover up the flavor of the meat. We just want to complement it. And you can put your own spice together if you want. This here is Montreal Steak, and I'm just going to lightly get this over the top, just like this, and press it in. Just lightly press it in, just like that. Now I'm just going to want to go ahead and flip these over. If you've noticed, I've got these in a metal pan, and I've got some wax paper down here because I really don't want the meat to come into direct contact with the metal. If you've got a large glass dish, that's perfect. You can use that, but I'm just too cheap to buy one. And same thing to this side, just lightly put it in. And what's going to happen when these set is that Worcestershire is going to pull the spice that we put on the top into the meat, and it's going to really give all that meat a good flavor. Like I said, we're not going to put way so much on that we're going to cover up the meat flavor. Okay, we got that about it. Grill Queen, can you hand me the paper towel here, please?
Thank you.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Is that good for you, Grill Queen?
That looks excellent.
All right. What we're going to want to go ahead and do now is just go ahead and cover both these up. Set them in the fridge. You can set them in the fridge for a couple hours. However, I usually like to let them set overnight. That way I know that they're marinated really good. And besides, I got some stuff to do today. I need to get outside and start painting on the privacy fence. So there we go. Everything is prepped up. Oh, I'm going to need 2 on this one. Everything is prepped up and we should be ready to go. And we'll see you guys tomorrow when we take all this stuff and put it on the grill. well, it's been overnight. Let's see what we got going on here. We want to check our steaks and want to go ahead and check our shrimp to make sure they're the right consistency before we get ready to go and throw all this on the grill. So let's take a look and see what we got here. Oh yeah, that's what we got going on here. As you can probably tell, a lot of the Worcestershire has went ahead and soaked up into the meat, and it's actually dissolved a lot of the Montreal steak spice that we put on it, which is went ahead and pulled it into the meat, which is going to work out really great. That's exactly what we want to happen. Now let's check our shrimp. Oh yeah, now see, a lot of that Old Bay has actually dissolved as well, and the beer has actually started to turn just a little bit of a light brown, which means that shrimp has really grabbed a lot of that beer and pulled it in. So that's exactly what we want to happen. Now, of course, you can't recycle this beer once it's been, you know, used to soak the shrimp with. Trust me, I've tried it. It's not a pretty sight. So anyway, I'm gonna go outside and fire up the grill, and we'll see you guys out there here just in a few minutes. All right, so I got the grill coming up here. She's just at about 500 degrees, which is about where you want it for these kinds of steaks. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right. Now, I've actually had the steak sitting out for a few minutes, let them come to room temperature. You don't want to put a cold steak on a hot grill and just set these down. You want to set them kind of maybe at a 45-degree angle, and that's mostly just for aesthetics. That way, when it sears the, when the grates sear the meat, it'll give a nice little look to it there. Hurry up here. Get these on there. Set it down, let it come back to about 500. Now these are going to cook for about 4 minutes, and that'll get you a medium. Then go ahead and flip it over, cook it for another 4 minutes. That'll give you a nice medium. If you want medium rare, do it about 3.5. Now the difference between a medium rare and a medium is about 30 seconds, just like the whole difference between a well and a medium is about maybe 60 seconds. So time is of the essence. So these are going to cook. I'm going to go ahead and flip them. Y'all go ahead and head on inside and see what Kitty's doing. She's supposed to be making up some of her good homemade cocktail sauce. So y'all go check that out, and we'll see y'all in a few minutes.
Hi, I'm Kitty. How's your day? This is a very simple cocktail sauce. You want to use 2 pounds of shrimp, and we use 4 tablespoons of ketchup. Okay, so this is 4 tablespoons of ketchup. You want to add the Worcestershire, maybe 2-3 drops, and the horseradish is the best. That's what makes it. You want to add 1 teaspoon. Now, depending on how much you like it, usually that's what we add. Okay, so you're going to stir this up. That's all you need to do. Let it chill for how long you want it to chill, and it should be good and hot. Like I said, you can add more or add less. Now, I'm going to try it out. I think that turns out good. And we're going to go ahead and check on Rick, see how he's doing. Out with Rick. See you later.
Alright, so it's been about 8 minutes. I've already flipped these over. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah! Oh yeah! There we go. That's how we do that now. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get these off. Never ever cut into a hot piece of meat. It's got to rest. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! And she's hot. Let's get her over here. Now the way I'm going to want to set these on this clean platter, I'm going to want to just kind of set them kind of touching each other like that. Cover these up with foil because they will continue to cook there for a while. So let's go ahead and get our grill down just a little bit and cover these up. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and get the shrimp on. Now I'm not going to want to put the shrimp on the center where the meat just came off of, because there's still some oils and fats dripping down in there, and I really don't want the shrimp to start flaming up. So let's go ahead and get these here. And just grab your skewers and just set them down. Like I said, I've got about 6 skewers here. I don't even need all that now. Yeah. That. Now these are going to cook for about maybe 3 or 4 minutes. The grill's still really hot, so might not take as long because it's going to get translucent. And come here, where'd you go? Nice and translucent, and I'm just going to go ahead and start basting these up here a little bit with a little bit of lemon pepper. You can use butter if you want, but we've got some butter sauce to use as a dip, so that's why I'm doing it this way. If you want to go ahead and baste these with butter, hey, I do that all the time, but you got to watch out because it will burn. So, all right, about 3 or 4 minutes, these will be ready to go, and we'll see you guys inside when we get ready to cut in all this and everything's rested. All right, so we got everything off the grill. Let's see how everything turned out. We're gonna go ahead and get one of the steaks here for the Grill Queen. These are rested about maybe 8 minutes or so. And how's that look, Grill Queen?
That looks very good.
I know you want the small one, don't you? Mm-hmm. All right, that's gonna be good. Put that right there for you, and go ahead and take that off. Let's grab you a skewer out of there, baby. I got it. Very good. Little skewer. That's a short skewer. That's the one I was testing with. So
Well, we got it.
you know, no, here, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me check and just make sure these are good. Bro, we're cooking your steak. See how that is. See how your steak's cooked. You should be a medium, like I said, about 4 minutes. Oh yeah. Now that's nice and tender right there.
Oh
What
yes.
you think, baby? That's a nice big chunk too.
Very good.
So for y'all's next weekend, easy to do, nothing to it. Hey, still in my cocktail sauce. So
That's right.
next time y'all put us together for a weekend, everybody will be loving it. Until then, we'll see y'all next time. Good cocktail sauce, baby.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Get some more of this right here.
I'll get the bubbles and the worms. I'll be right over here. Yeah. Cause I'm Joe Man, I go fishing. If you wanna go with me, don't bring no sissy camping equipment. Cause we're camping just for free, good Lord. Bring the beer, mother. Don't show up unless you're half hour late. Cause if you was a half hour late, Pinhead sissy, you're gonna be there half hour before me. Cause I'm gonna be an hour late. What's that? Alright, shut this thing down. I need a break.